Yes, how y'all doing tonight? We're going to be talking about the secrets about chef corporations that they don't want you to know. Now,
Yes.
we've been hearing a lot of talk about chef corporations
Mm-hmm.
and the things that, people are wondering. People are wondering, like, Marvin, does it work? Is it going to help me with my business?
Mm-hmm.
Am I able to get loans? We're going to discuss all of that tonight. And what I would like to say, I want everyone to put questions in the chat. So if you guys are interested, you got questions, you're like, Marvin, Gloria, I want to ask some questions, throw those questions in the chat. And I'm going to say, I want you to comment if you want more information, as we're going along, comment Corp, CORP,
Mm-hmm.
comment Corp.
Most definitely. So, guys, are you guys ready to get to the
Right.
Let's
go.
We're going to talk to you and tell you about how to get to the bag. That's
Right.
what it's all about tonight.
Right.
It's giving you that good understanding on what you need to do to scale the business. Like
Right.
Marvin and I jump on here all the time talking about how to get to the bag. But today we're going to dive very deep
Right.
into shelf corporations as well as trade lines for your corp. And you don't even, maybe you already have a corp.
Right.
And you may not need to get a corporation because you already have one.
Yeah.
It's been in good standing.
Yeah.
And you just need to add some trade lines to that corporation. Well, we're going to talk about it tonight so you can have a good understanding and we can show you how to get to this bag.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So no, first thing is I'm gonna give you the definition, of a shelf corporation.
Okay, Marvin,
it's basically a corporation that has sat around and aged. It got better with age. And what I mean by that, it got better with age. Nobody's used it, no credit is on it, and you're able to actually use it now. Once it transfers to your name, now you can use it to go to the bank. It's like buying time.
Most definitely. And Marvin, a lot of times what happens is we all hear about when you go to the banks. Have you been in business for at least 2 years?
Right.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, it is.
Being in business for 2 years. So that's what a shelf corp helps you do.
Right.
It gives you that time that you need because it's like, just like they said, it's a shelf corp. It's been sitting on the shelf.
Right.
So.
And, the other good thing about it is, when it's sitting around, now it can help you build business credit. You jump over a barrier. Like Gloria said, it gives you an instant. I would say the minimum you need to do is 2 years, but we need to really get you to 3 to 5 years.
Most definitely.
And you guys can always drop questions, hit us up, and we'll get you guys more information about it as we go along. But once you get over that 2-year hump, now you're able to get net 30 accounts, net 60 accounts. You're able to get other accounts that can help your business. Like, for instance, when I was in construction, for me to get a material supplier to give me 30 days, that changed everything. I mean, now I was able to get a down payment from my customer. I was able to float 30 days of material. And by the time my average job may have taken me 3 weeks, once I finished, now I could pay my material supplier. I could, of course, had to pay my men every week. And then, now I'm good, and I had that net 30 to help me out. And so what I want you guys to realize is having a shelf corp opens the door to more accounts. Like a lot of times we always get people to come to us, I want money, I want a loan, I want a line of credit. But when you're really thinking about it, you're buying stuff a lot of the times.
Yeah.
And can you get a gas card? Yes, you can. So now when you're driving your trucks or driving your car, whatever vehicle you use to get back and forth in business, now you can have that gas put on your gas card.
Most definitely. It's about setting yourself up for financial success.
Right.
And being very smart about it. Like with the shelf corp, I know you're wondering, like, what can I get with a shelf corp?
I want something,
want something. One of the wonderful things about a shelf corp, Marvin, and you add the trade lines to it.
Right.
I've seen people with poor personal credit.
Yes.
They needed to get a car.
There you go.
So you can actually get a car without a personal guarantor.
There you
with
go.
A shelf corp and some trade lines added to it.
Exactly.
You can get a lot of credit cards, And Marvin is a big fan at throwing rocks at no docks, okay? But with the Shelf Corp, to get yourself started, like we're not an advocate of, going and get funding and not, taking care of your business.
Right,
The funding is really to help
it's
you.
a long play.
Yeah, it's a long play.
Yeah.
It's to help you grow your business. It's to help you get yourself in a better situation. We're business owners, so we understand it. So what you do is you get your Shelf Corp.
Right.
You get yourself funded. There's loans out here that don't require documentation.
Right. It is a bunch.
It's a bunch of loans out here. But let me tell you guys something. Get yourself in position because it's starting to pivot.
Yeah.
Where they want to do a lot of these fintech companies where they're attaching themselves to your bank account so that they can see what your revenue actually looks like.
Right.
So if you're trying to build a business and you're trying to grow your business, a Shelf Corp would be a good way to go to help you raise some capital. Yeah,
and then let's get into what else it can do. Gloria said it can help somebody with bad credit. Yeah. It can help somebody with good credit. Now, let me throw one other thing. It'll help you with government contracts. Like one of the minimum requirements to get a government contract is that your business needs to be 2 years old.
Most definitely.
So now this can get you compliant where your business can get government contracts. So it's a lot of benefits to it. And like Gloria said, let's start off with the bad credit. So we'll have people to say, hey, Marv, I'm working on my credit. Okay, great. Get a Shelf Corp. Let's start helping you build net 30s. Once you start to build those net 30s, guess what? Now you get a business credit score. So now, whereas you have low personal credit, now you get a high business credit score. Remember, business credit scores go from 0 to 100.
Most definitely. Yep. And you can get the trade lines and do that still at the same time.
Exactly.
So, a lot of times people let me say this. You have to paint the picture for the bank.
Yeah.
It needs to look right. You know, a lot of times people just want to go and do stuff, Marvin, and not make sure that it looks right.
Correct.
But what you want to do is when you get your Shelf Corp, you want to make sure that you get those other little trade lines and add them to it as well.
Yep.
Because it does take about 45 days to 60 days for your trade lines for your Shelf Corp to actually show up on your report.
Right.
So once it shows up on your report, you've gotten your net 30 accounts on there as well. So it looks like a good, perfect picture.
Yep. And then let's throw in there, okay, we got government contracts. So let's take the process of getting a Shelf Corp.
Yeah.
All right. We help you come up with a name, or we tell you what names we have.
Yeah.
All right. You get the Shelf Corp, you purchase it, you get it. Then now what we do is we start to do all the smaller things with your EIN number.
Yep.
Same process. We make sure you have a bank account.
Yep.
Very important. Then we're going to get the emails, the websites, the Google, listyourself.net. I mean, the list goes on. We'll make sure that you have everything set up correctly. But the thing that we want you to work on is making sure that you're working on your personal credit.
Yeah.
And all of this stuff is a process.
And you have to make sure you're working on your personal credit. Like, I'm not going to sell you no pipe dream. I'm just going to keep it real with you. We're not here to sell you no pipe dream. What we want to do is make sure that you have all the information that you need to be successful. Just because I said you can buy a car with bad credit and a Shelf Corp and a corporation, that doesn't mean that you don't need to work on your credit. That don't mean that. What that means is it can help you get to where you're trying to go, but you still have other steps that you need to take. That's really, really important. I want to make sure that I'm very, very clear on that.
Right. And I thank you for driving that home, because a lot of people think that, I get the Shelf Corp, I'm done. I don't have to do anything. And what you realize is if you work on your business and build this and maybe not stop at one, if you start another business, start another company and build these things up where you have more than enough, access to capital.
Right, because that's important.
And if things go wrong, because what we're hearing with a lot of companies out here, that things are slowing down. The economy has adjusted. We want you guys to continue to raise capital.
And be able to grow. Let me say this. like I love this, Marvin. I love sharing this information.
Right.
I love dropping this game to y'all. Y'all got to get yourself in position.
Yes.
Like everybody wants everything now and they want it fast.
And I forgot to say, Gloria, you know what? For the people who have issues with their credit, look on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, everywhere y'all listening, type AI in the chat. Even when this recording is over, I'll make sure that I text y'all the link for the AI. Type AI in the chat. Make sure you guys are subscribing, you following us, you DMing us, you're communicating. Matter of fact, I've been dropping the phone number so people can text us.
Most definitely.
Because we want to engage with you guys. We even got a new community where if you guys want to be a part of our community, you can definitely become a part of our community. Go to TikTok, look at our bio, and you'll see it. But if you guys need help with your credit, remember, type AI in the chat. If you're on any other platforms, DM us, follow us, and DM us, and engage with us, guys. We're here to help.
Most definitely. That's why our channel is called what it's called, Empowering Your Finances.
Right.
Because that's what me and Mr. Smith is about. Like, we've been through a lot of things in life. I've lost a house. I've lost cars. I've lost businesses. Marvin has lost a lot. He's lost houses and cars and businesses as well. So we understand the journey. We understand the hustle.
Yeah.
Being a business owner, it's not like it's a 9 to 5 and you done at 5 o'clock. It doesn't work like that. I know a lot of times me and Marvin spend countless nights trying to put together good content, trying to make sure that we're giving you value, doing a lot of studying. So it's not just about a 9 to 5. It's about being a business owner, and you gotta grind.
You gotta get to
hustle every single day. So that's why we want to make sure that hustle is not as hard, because we want to give you the tools so that you can be successful. We want to give you the tools so that you can be a winner.
Exactly. Now, let's talk about even some hardware accounts, like accounts that I like. You can get Home Depot, you can get Office Max, you can get Menards, Floor and Decor. I mean, the list goes on and on when it comes to accounts that you can actually get. And then remember, say you got a 680 credit score, you got the good credit score. So we've talked about people with issues with their credit. Now let's talk a little bit about people that have good credit. Now, when you have good credit, you still have to make sure your business is in order.
Most definitely.
If at all possible, get with a payroll company, start writing yourself payroll checks. Because some banks, like some lenders may want pay stubs, and they're looking at why would I lend you money and you don't even pay yourself?
Most definitely.
You don't even pay yourself. So why would I lend you money? So let's make sure that we got the age of the business, because we're talking about qualifying for a loan. Let me just say this. We're talking about qualifying for a loan. They're going to look at the age of your business. Some banks may look at your actual pay stubs. They may look at your bank statements. They may want a profit and loss. Sometimes they want a business plan, or they want collateral. All of these things, I want you guys to start making a checklist, because if you don't have it now, I'm not saying everybody's got to have it before they go to get funding. I'm not saying that. But this is what you want to add to your checklist to make sure that you can get funded. Do y'all get what I'm saying? If y'all get what I'm saying, put some flames in the chat. I like when everybody's throwing flames in the chat and getting active. So remember, you want to start to put together all this paperwork, because who knows? Maybe you're not doing government contracts, but you may want to pivot to do government contracts. And they may want that 2 years in business.
That's so true, Martin. That's a very good point.
Or you may want SBA money. We did a video about SBA about 2 weeks ago, and it got a lot of views. If you guys want some more SBA, we'll go deeper into getting, SBA loans.
And y'all wouldn't believe how SBA is operating now. Marvin. SBA used to be one of the hardest ways to get money. And since the pandemic, SBA has become easier. There's programs out there that I didn't even know about. Y'all, I'm trying to get to the bag. So as I'm learning, I'm sharing. I'm singing to y'all. As I learn, I'm going to share. Y'all gonna know what I know, so that we all can get to the bag.
That's right. And you know what? keep getting to it. And I think that's another thing. As business owners, the mistake that we make sometimes. We get a little bit of money and then we stop.
Because we think we made it.
Yeah, we think we made it. I'm good. Yeah. I'll chill. Yeah. I don't really need no more right now. And really what you need to do is make it a system,
most definitely.
Of continually raising capital. Like we got my boy Q on here from Revamp. We said we're always going to remind each other to keep raising capital because you forget sometimes. Life is good. And then you'll totally forget about it. And you'll wonder like, am I supposed to keep, raising capital? Is this a good time? It's always a good time. So, it says, can you tell me the name of your TikTok account, please? It is Money Marv the Mentor. Mine is Money Marv the Mentor. Gloria's is
Gloria the Coach.
Yep, Gloria _ the coach. So I'm gonna see if I can put our social medias across there so y'all can see them. There you go. There are our social medias right there. It's Money Marv the Mentor. So, all right, let's get into it. So somebody else.
We're gonna answer questions. Y'all drop these questions because we got answers.
All right, somebody's working on their credit. All right, Lana, congratulations. My first round ends in 5 days. I can't wait to see the results.
I can't wait. Let's go.
Yeah, I've already filled out my envelopes for round 2. Let's go.
Let's go.
And see, that's a testimony right there. Don't wait.
Yeah.
Stay active. Because
you know what happens, Marvin? We want all of these things, but we don't want to do the work.
Right.
And you have to do the work. Like real talk, Marvin and I have an AI credit repair company now.
Right.
Everyone know Marvin and I as the credit goats. We was making it happen. Like we had like thousands of clients, 32 workers, in we had a major credit repair organization.
Exactly.
And now we have AI because AI has stepped in and it's doing an amazing job. It's doing better than what me and Marvin did.
Correct.
When we was doing
it's faster. It's faster. Yeah.
And so now when we have people come to us and want, hey, I remember y'all, hey, you fixed my credit. Can you do it again?
Right.
Oh, well, our program has changed. And they don't want to hear that.
Right.
And I'm just like, it's your credit.
Right.
When the last time you looked at it? Oh man,
it's been a while. It's been a while.
So you have to take responsibility, and it's a partnership.
Yeah,
everybody wants you to do everything for them. They want it fast and they want it now.
Right. And like Gloria is saying, this stuff takes time. It does. It takes a matter of working on it.
Yeah.
And then it takes planning and strategy.
And we can help you with that.
Yeah.
If you want me to hold your hand, baby, I got you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you're going to have to put in some push-ups too. I can't do it by myself.
Right.
We're going to push up together.
Yeah. And the main thing, I want to say in all of this is, okay, I get asked this question a lot. Marvin, should I work on my business credit or my personal credit?
Both.
Work on both. Work on both. And I think, what people don't realize is it takes both. Like when one is weak, like let's just say sometimes you can actually have a low personal credit score. Let's just say your personal credit score goes down to 650, but then your business credit score is at 90. So take a break, use your business credit while you're paying down the utilization on your personal credit.
And let me say this, Marvin. Look, TikTok is giving you a lot of love, y'all. let me. I'm sorry, YouTube, but TikTok, do y'all be giving Marvin all these hearts all the time when I don't be on here? Because I like all these hearts. Y'all giving out the hearts, and I love everything about it.
Oh my gosh. But no, I just want you guys to realize that work on all of it.
Most definitely.
Don't just work on part of your credit. Work on your whole credit picture. Because you never know what you'll need and when you'll need it.
That is so
because sometimes life happens.
It does.
And I know how you guys probably feel right now. I'm trying to do something and nobody's supporting me.
Most
but guess what? You jump in our community, you're gonna get support. Sometimes things are easier done with the group.
It is.
Because you could be feeling down. You could be not talking to your spouse or whatever it is, but you might hear something in that group that inspires you. That's why we're encouraging everybody to get in our community.
It's the small gems that could possibly change your life.
Exactly.
You know, sometimes we be looking for the big things to make a change in our life that can blow us up. Sometimes it's those little things that's going to take you to the next level.
For sure. And, you know, I want you guys to realize you're always welcome in our community, but I want to answer some questions. People have been throwing questions in here.
Yes, I'm so
new business owners need to focus on creating revenue too. Yes.
That is very important.
That is major. Thank you for that comment, because sometimes we do talk about debt, and we do need to emphasize that new companies, you're exactly right.
I talk about that a lot, because we talk about cash flow.
Right.
You know, cash flow is very important.
Yeah.
You know, when you're going to these banks, and I'm talking about a lot of these fintech companies that are starting to take over, and I'm talking about, you know, they want to connect to your bank account.
Right.
When they connect to your bank account, it tells a story.
It does.
You can't, like with credit, you can repair your credit. You can fix your credit. That's not the true representation of what's the overall picture that's going on.
Correct.
Okay. But with your bank account, it tells them everything that they need to know. When they attach to that bank account, they know how many NSFs you have. They're looking at your ending balance. After all the dust settles and you paid all your bills, is that ending balance negative or is it positive?
Yes.
Cash flow is very important.
Yes. And like Gloria said, you know, really, and the person that made that comment, Skyview Photography, you are exactly right. They need to focus on both, because sometimes we focus so much on debt, we're not focusing on income. And I have to agree wholeheartedly.
Thank you so much for that comment. That was amazing.
So Miss LLC says, what if somebody already working on my credit? Will I be able to switch to you guys? Yeah. I mean, I would say let the first dispute end.
Yeah.
So if they're working on it, call them, say, hey, when does my dispute end? If it ends, then you'll switch over to the DIY. It's Luxury Credit Hacks. It's a DIY. And I'll make sure I throw it in the chat as well. So if you guys are, you know, really ready to get to it, you know, just let us know. You know, we're here.
I'm ready to get to. I'm ready for y'all to get to it.
Yeah,
I'm ready to help y'all, because I'm gonna tell y'all, when I started out, I didn't have anyone to show me the ropes. I didn't have anyone to guide me and give me that roadmap until later on. I failed a couple of times, and then I got a mentor. When I got a mentor, he was like, Gloria, there's no success without failure. It's okay that you failed. But it's all about how you get yourself up and dust yourself off and make it happen.
That's right. That's right. And if you guys are really excited, you want to reach out to us, I'm going to send you a number, because somebody found the number I left on YouTube today. Text us. Like, I'm letting y'all know. Shoot us a text. Don't be strangers. Let's get in here and let's figure it out. All right. So Paul says, Paul is one of our favorites. Thanks, Paul, for showing up. You always pull up. Yes. So what are some tricks to get utilization down? Well, I would say you got a couple of things. I literally just got off the phone with someone, and I told them, hey, why don't you do an installment loan and pay down your credit cards? Like, for example, they had a situation where they had a 746 credit score, but 2 credit cards were maxed out. So my suggestion is, if you got the income, you know, a lot of this depends on your financial situation, but if you have the income, then what you need to do is get an installment loan where you can consolidate those credit cards. Do not close the credit cards, but consolidate them. Now, when you get that installment loan, you will lose a few points, but you'll get more points on wiping out the utilization. But don't charge the cards up again.
Put them away.
Yeah, put them
in
away.
The safe. Put them up, take them out your wallet, out your purse.
Right.
Put them in the safe, and then start paying your utilization now.
Yeah. So I think that's a good way. Other ways, if you're at 20, 30%, you're not really at 40 or 50%, ask for an increase.
Or you can do a balance transfer.
There you go.
Find another card where you can do a balance transfer.
So that was about 4 or 5 tricks, Paul, on getting utilization down. And the other one is budget.
Yeah.
I mean, lastly, just budget. Like we said, make more money, pay it down. You know, figure out how do you get yourself in a situation where you can make more money.
Most definitely.
But let me jump back on the Shelf Corps. So I want to talk about a little bit with paperwork, because we get this a lot. Like Gloria mentioned, with the Shelf Corp, you can do no docs, but remember, it's 50,000 and under.
Yeah.
You know, and then let's talk about what the Shelf Corp can help you get. We already talked about net 30s for a while. We talked about you can get credit cards. You can get lines of credit. You can get loans. Let's talk about what is easier to get approved for, like the least resistance, so that I can get approved.
Okay, let's answer a couple more questions because they're coming in, babe.
The least resistance, I'm gonna say, will be actually a credit card. You know, a loan, then a line of credit. But I'll jump deeper into that. So Robert is saying special purpose vehicle. I'm assuming he's talking about getting a vehicle like a commercial vehicle. I just got off the phone with a guy that had he wanted to get small garbage trucks. You know, he's doing small garbage trucks. So let's check this out. I'm glad you brought it up. I happen to have a screen up. So this is allied.com, right? Mm-hmm. Allied.com is where you can go to get financing. Look at this. Allied.com, business, auto financing, and lease. Financing in the name of the business. They say it's 2 ways for your business customers to finance in the name of their business. Business name only, third party guarantee. And that way, either you could be the guarantor, so you can save your personal credit. Like right here is business name only. So you don't have to use your personal credit.
But that goes back to what we were saying, having those trade lines that are 3 to 5 years.
And build that credit.
And having business credit.
Right.
Getting a business 2-year-old, I'm going to say 3
to 5. Shelf
3
Corp.
to 5 year old Shelf Corp.
Yep.
And then, or if you have a company 3 to 5 years old and the credit is clean on it, then we can help you build that as well as add the trade lines to it. And boom, there you have it.
And then you can lease vehicles and you can buy vehicles. Now, when we're talking about specialty vehicles, I'm going to tell you what happened to this guy. He actually got a vehicle, but it was a specialty vehicle. So I'm going to tell you, Robert, what I noticed about him. You got to be careful that company doesn't put a UCC, because a lot of times when those specialty vehicles, they're a little scared that you might forfeit, and they may put a UCC, which could hinder you when it comes to further financing, because that means that company has first position. All right. I'm going to put our number up here. So you guys, if you want to text us, shoot us a text, 770-288-5912. You can shoot us a text.
Next.
All right. Thanks, Marvin and Gloria. Thank you, Miss LLC.
Thank you, Miss LLC.
All right. We've been in business 4 years. A lot of companies are making you, I'm assuming a lot of companies making you bank accounts nowadays. I don't get that. A lot of companies are making, I don't know if you're saying a lot of the banks want you to open a bank account. I don't quite understand the question, but I say, try to get in our mentoring program where we can help you strategize that, because I'm going to tell you something. Opening up a lot of bank accounts will actually get you denied.
Yeah, so you have to be very strategic with where you're opening that and coming up with the plan on what do you plan on doing with that bank.
Correct.
Everything is about planning. It's money out here, but we got to plan, and we have to know what are the criteria in order to get to the bag at that bank. And that's where we can help you. And
there's Jessica Rodriguez. We actually talked today. Jessica is from Connecticut. Yes. I got to talk to her husband. He's supposed to be texting me. So yes, I remember you, Jessica.
Hi, Jessica. Thanks. I wasn't on, but thank you for jumping on our YouTube.
Thanks for tuning in. Make sure y'all like and subscribe too. All right, Mr. Angel 1916. I just bought a new car. And look, I need somebody to get the super chat. My bad. I forgot. We got Slick monetized. So if you want to jump to the front of the line, get the super chat.
Thank you, everyone, for helping us with that.
Yeah, get the super chat, guys. And make sure y'all share these videos.
Yep.
I just bought a new car. When will I start to show positive results on my credit report? So let me say this. A lot of times, say if you haven't seen the first note, you may see a small drop in your credit score that first month. And then the next 3 months, you'll start to see your credit score come back up. So I would say wait to the 3rd or 4th payment, but definitely by that 6th payment, you will actually see an increase in your credit score.
Everybody want to go live with you, Marvin.
And thank you, Mr. Angel, on that comment. I appreciate it. Skyview says you should keep utilization under 9% if you're funding. Make sure the card is paid off. Request an increase. There you go. I appreciate that. And you know, when I made that comment earlier, Skyview, I was just talking about people that maybe couldn't afford to pay down the utilization and they wanted to catch it before it got out of control. But yes,
you can still get funding. I mean, the overall goal is 9%, but long as you're 30% and under, you still should be able to get funded.
Yeah, but I agree. I agree with that comment all day long. If you can pay stuff down, then ask for an increase, guess what?
It works.
You're gonna get a better increase.
It's better.
And going back to the Shelf Corps for a second.
Thank you, Skyview. You are so amazing. Thank you for jumping in here and putting some good questions and helping us out with this. That's absolutely amazing. We love the interaction and the engagement you guys are giving. And
I'm gonna take a break just to go back to Shelf Corps. Remember, when you're looking at business credit and a business credit report, you're looking at financial business trade lines.
Most definitely.
You're looking at leasing trade lines. You're looking at net 30 trade lines, financial services. Like, that's the mix that you'll see on business credit. It's a little different than personal credit, but remember, you want to mix those accounts up. You want some net 30s, you want some financial services, some leasing equipment. You want all of this stuff on your business credit, and it's not like personal credit. The more business credit you have, the better your score is.
Most definitely.
So what are some banks that double dips on the personal side and the business side? Well, I'm going to say, make sure you subscribe to our channel. It's the perfect time to say that, because we got several banks on there where you can double dip. I mean, just to name the big boys, you got American Express, of course. We just dropped a video on that. You got Bank of America.
You got
PenFed. PenFed, you can't double dip.
You can't double dip on PenFed?
PenFed doesn't have business.
On the bit, I'm thinking on the personal side. Right. I know with PenFed, they pull your credit one time.
Yep. Of course, you got Chase.
Okay.
You got Bank of America. You have Apple Credit Union.
Yeah.
But you gotta have low inquiries. I hate naming a whole bunch of banks because I had a guy that went and applied for 29 banks. When I
gave him a list of banks that only pull a certain bureau. And Marvin was like, here's a list that you can choose from, look at the banks, do a little research. And he went and applied at every bank.
Don't do that, guys. Don't do that. All right, Jalen. Jalen says some companies is offering to take off all the procedures regarding purchasing the Shelf Corp. They are promising 30-day turnaround or for an enormous amount of credit. Okay, let me say this. Make sure
be careful.
Make sure you text us. Make sure you get involved with us, because let me say this. Anybody will say anything to get you to buy something. But you can get a Shelf Corp within 30 days and build a little credit. But I'm not going to tell you you're going to get this enormous amount of money, because you may not.
That goes back to selling those pipe dreams.
Right.
We go keep it 100 with you,
Right.
And you want to be careful with what you're listening to. All information is not correct information or good information.
Right.
So do a little bit of research yourself.
Right. You can get the Shelf Corp in a short amount of time, but I'm not going to say that you're going to get funded, just out of nowhere. I don't think that's going to happen. I think you can get it. I think if you have a 680 credit score, you can probably make some things happen.
Yeah.
And I'm going to show y'all one of my favorites. You guys can look at Home Depot. Yeah. Home Depot has a commercial account card where once you establish business credit, you can actually get a Home Depot card. I don't know about you guys, but I grew up in construction, so I love hardware stores. I'm just crazy about them. But I'm not going to sit here and promise you an enormous amount of money. Can you eventually do it?
Yes.
Yes, you can. But to tell somebody 30 days, I think everybody on here be in my DMs buying them, and if you guys want to purchase them, let us know, DM us, text us.
And we're going to educate you first.
Exactly. We're going to let you know.
It's really important,
Yeah.
There's no blinders on when you're working with Marvin and I. We go tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Exactly. So Mr. Angel says, how long should I keep my car loan off? How long should I keep my car loan? I'm sorry, before paying it off. I'm upside down on my loan now. And I'm sure if I put like 10,000 towards it or just pay off the $52,000 loan this year. Well, I hate throwing good money for bad. Like, I think you can take that. If you know you already upside down, and if you like the car, just take your time and pay it off. Invest that money into your business or something else.
Let your money make more money.
Yeah, let your money make money. Don't throw gasoline on the fire. You know, I don't think it's, if you know you upside down, just take your time and, you know, pay it off. Make sure you got gap insurance.
Unless you're trying to save on your interest rate.
Yeah, unless you're trying. Yeah, if you got
see what your interest rate is. If your interest rate is not a good one, I would think about, okay, refi and get a lower interest rate and, you know, just take your time paying it off with the lower interest rate. But if you have a high interest rate, then that's something totally different. Then I would think about paying it off.
And I would start paying every 14 days, something like that.
Yeah, and that cuts your interest. So guys, let me say this. I'm dropping y'all a gem, okay? Like, this is a real gem. So like Marvin just said, he just opened up the doors. So if you pay your bills every 14 days, it cuts the interest. That's how we paid our mortgage.
Right.
We called the Bank of America. I mean, not Bank of America, Navy Federal.
Right.
And we told them we wanted to set up our payments to come out of our account every 14 days.
Yeah.
Do you know how many years that takes off of your mortgage
over
when you
time.
Do that over time?
Yeah.
You know, you're paying it anyway, so why not pay every 14 days?
All right.
And if you do the same with your car, you do the same with any bill. You know, like, we're talking about compound daily interest.
Right. You want to beat it.
So you beating it.
Yep. Yeah. And so Miss Branch has a question. She says, Marvin, your thoughts on NAV Prime? I'm thinking about signing up with them to support my building business credit. You know what? Y'all better write this down. Let's put some flames in the chat. Y'all better write this down.
Okay.
I think you should do NAV. I think you should go back and watch our video about a company called Fair Figure.
Oh, yes. That's a good one.
I think you should do Uline.
Yes.
I think you should do Quill.
Yes.
I mean, I could, if you do just those 4 that we gave you just now, you should have a score in the next 45 days.
Most definitely.
And we just gave it to you. So I think write that down, and I believe you're going to be incredibly happy. For those of you who don't know our number, make sure you shoot us a text so we can get you guys involved in our community. We can get you guys moving along with your businesses. I want to see the same people on here in a few months saying a testimony or even being a guest. I told Jessica that today. I said, Jessica, I want you to be a testimony that shows up on our YouTube just to show everybody how real we are.
And then this is the thing. Let me tell you guys something. If you get what you want, we get what we want.
Yeah.
Our goal is to help you scale. It makes me happy and I feel good to get up in the morning and know that I actually made a difference. That's why we do this. That's why we study so hard. Making a difference in someone else's life is very important. I remember when I was losing stuff and I was crying and I was like, oh, I wish somebody can help me or tell me what to do.
Right.
You know, so it's just an amazing feeling. So Marvin and I feel like it's an injustice for us to have the knowledge that we have and not share it.
Yeah. And what's up, Marcus? I met Marcus. Marcus is working with us. He had a few inquiries, a few little things. I'm not going to put his business out there, but Marcus is working on funding. So let me say
let's go, Marcus. Let's get to the bag.
If you guys are ready to get funding for your business, tap in, get with us, DM us. If you guys are ready to tighten up the little things on your credit, get with us. We can do all of it at the same time. And so somebody asked me one more time, what did I mean by Fair Figure? That's a charge card and you can build credit. nav.com. You can build credit with the business.
So we have a video on Fair Figure. Please
go
check
watch
it out.
Yeah.
Go check the video. Like, Fair Figure is a game changer. I'm just telling y'all, like, let's go.
And Uline is a company where you can get a bunch of stuff. I mean,
we use it for the restaurant.
Yeah, so you can get a bunch of stuff at Uline. Use Uline so those things report fast. So now you have a score for the business. So those accounts, Fair Figure, Quill, Uline, all of that is to help you get business credit. And don't stop there. Like normally you have to do about 5 to 8 net 30 accounts or charge accounts to build credit. And that's if you're working on your business credit. Now, if you're just saying, hey, Marv, I just want to go get some money, you know, so that's when you got to have that 680 or above credit score. And the higher you get, 720, 780, 800, the higher you get, the better your chances are. So Skyview says, yes, keep it to 1 to 2 pulls per bureau. Keep your inquiries under 4 to 5. He's exactly, I'm sorry, I don't know if it's a man or a woman, but you're exactly right. All right, Mr. Angel, I have 9% interest and will start to pay every 14 days. Yes. I love my sports car and a great credit score because it's a new car and I can't refi yet. Wait, perfect. Perfect. I think that's a great plan.
14 days, that's an amazing plan.
All right, Miss LLC said, yes, I will. Marcus said, appreciate you. Hey, Marcus, appreciate you, man. I hope we took care of you today. We got some work done. We're going to keep getting it done.
Yes.
All right. Mr. Angel says, is there a way to move those hard inquiries off my report from when the dealership was looking for a bank to give me a loan? Yes.
And let me drop a gem with y'all too. Another gem. Don't go to the dealership looking for money.
Ooh, say it again.
You know what I'm saying? Because let me tell you what they're going to do. First of all, they go run your credit all over the place.
Yes.
Secondly, when they do get you approved, they're going to put some points on the back end. And that's how you end up with this higher interest rate.
Correct.
So go to the bank. There's so many banks. They go cut you a check and baby, you walk in there and pop your collar and buy what you want.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
So don't ever go to the dealership looking for money.
There it is. You go to the dealership looking for a car and that's it.
Because that's what they're in. They're in the car business. They're not in the financing business.
Yep. So Mr. Angel, make sure you contact us.
Yep.
I would use Luxury Credit Hacks for hard inquiries. We even got a VIP where if you need help with the do-it-yourself,
we'll help you.
We have a program with that. And so let's just do a quick recap of the Shelf Corporation.
Baby, I love the engagement. You guys are so amazing.
Yes.
And you know what, Marvin? We got so many people on here. Before we do this recap, can we give something away tonight?
Yeah. We're going to do a giveaway. So, all right. And
I love that part.
A couple of people, I want to say this. We were traveling a couple weeks ago. If we didn't get your T-shirts out, we're going to get your T-shirts out.
Yes.
So we're going to do a giveaway. This is the hashtag tonight. This is what I want y'all to put.
Oh, Corp. Okay.
Yeah. I want y'all to put hashtag Corp. Now, this is only for YouTube. So if you have not subscribed to YouTube, you got a few minutes. So if you guys on Instagram or TikTok want to jump over to
Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook. If y'all want to jump over, I want y'all to type Corp into the chat for the giveaway.
And we go
type hashtag Corp into the chat tonight for the giveaway.
And today we go give away a hotel stay.
Okay.
Yeah, vacay.
Okay. I'm gonna let you into that.
Vacay. We go pay for you. We go pay for your hotel in Vegas. All you gotta pay is the taxes and the resort fee.
Right.
We got everything else. And this is not a timeshare, and it's hotels like Caesar Palace. And
so what are we giving away? We're giving away a hotel in Vegas.
A hotel in Vegas.
Hotel in Vegas. You gotta get your airline ticket.
Yeah.
But we'll pay for the hotel. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Can y'all share this with 3 people? I want this to really get going. Share this with 3 people.
Hotel.
Share this with 3 people.
And
how many days and nights is this?
This is 4 days, 3 nights.
That's 4 days, 3 nights. I want y'all to holler at Gloria. When y'all text the winner, holler at Gloria.
Yes.
And so we'll also give you guys a free business strategy call.
Most definitely.
So, and I love when you guys come out. Tonight was epic. You guys lit the comments up.
I love it. Thank you.
I'm so excited. Do we have anybody that wants to buy the super chat? Y'all look in the corner, you're gonna see super chat. I want somebody to get the super chat. That'll just make me feel good today.
Yeah.
All right. So any other questions? We've had some great questions.
Yes.
Some great engagement.
Amazing.
And let me go ahead and do my recap. Gloria threw me off with the giveaway.
How much is your program? DM us. What?
Yeah, DM us because I don't know which program. So let's talk
we
about
have several. So DM us, okay? DM Marvin on what is this, TikTok, and he's gonna hit you back, okay?
All right. So remember, shelf corporations.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna go a little deeper before we recap. You guys can use a corp. You can use the LLC.
Mm-hmm.
Once we get it set up, you get your EIN number, your bank account.
Mm-hmm.
Now that gives you that 2 years. You don't have to wait in case you're starting your business over or something happened with your last business where it messed up the business credit. We're back when you buy a shelf corp, guys.
Yep.
Also, we got this super chat. Appreciate it.
Yay.
Thank you, Mr. Angel. Love that, man.
Yes.
All right. So remember,
make sure you type in Corp, Angel.
You can get the LLC or the Corp EIN number. Now you're doing all of this. Why? Because you're looking for business credit. You're looking for a line of credit.
Yes.
You're looking for a loan, or maybe you guys are looking for government contracts.
You looking for cash flow, baby. You're looking for money. I call our YouTube channel Money Magnets.
Right.
Money Magnets. Are y'all ready to get to the
Let's go.
Let's go. The
and
bag is out here for you.
And also, your business, remember, a lot of times people don't really realize this in business. Mm-hmm. They're working out of PayPal, which is not bad. They're working out of PayPal. You guys are working out of Venmo, Cash App. Start a business checking account. We had a talk with a lender and they told us over 60% of business owners don't even use a checking account. I want you guys to start using the checking account so you can get net 30s, so you can get gas cards, you can get American Express, Visa, MasterCard in the name of the business. I want you guys to be able to use these platinum cards and be able to get your businesses started and going. Airline cards, travel cards. Let's make our credit pay us. There's so many cards that'll give you cash back and bonuses and all these extra perks. I want you guys to be able to do that. And it starts with shelf corps. If you guys do not have a LLC or a business that's old enough, also remember, do not forget about your credit score, because if you want stated programs or no doc programs, you will have to have over a 680. But remember what the shelf corp gives you. It gives you those 2 years. It gets you past a lot of waiting. It gets you past, it kind of skips you to the front of the line. I don't really think it's a lot of shortcuts in life, but this is a shortcut to getting 2 to 3 years in business.
Yeah. And Angel, you have to, Mr. Angel, you have to take vacation. Take care of you. You are very welcome for the information.
Right.
Marvin and I, we grind a lot.
Yes.
We work when we even on vacation. So it's a work vacation.
Right.
And that's okay.
It's a write-off.
For sure.
So look, remember, last thing I want to say in the recap. Yeah. Remember, you need your personal credit.
You do.
I don't want you guys to forget about it. I don't want you guys to keep procrastinating.
Yeah.
Anybody that needs to work on their credit, type AI in the chat.
And we got you.
Everybody else, remember, let's get the income up so we can get the bills low. Let's remember we got those pay stubs. We need those bank statements.
Yes.
We need those taxes, a business plan, collateral. We need all of these things to really help us,
get to where we're trying
get to where we're trying to go. I want you guys to make it. I want you guys to have all of these things that you dreamed of, but we got to put in that work. And more than anything, look, make sure you guys get in our community and let's get going. I'm so happy that you guys are here. I'm so tonight, I want to say thank you to each and every person that came. Even after this video is over, share this with 3 other people, guys. Bless other people to be able to hear this. You never know what business we can help somebody else start that might change the world, literally. So I want you guys to get there. All right, Mr. Angel, he took care of that credit score. He says he has a 714, 733. He wants 800. All it takes is patience and just structuring your credit the right way. All right, so let's get ready to do this giveaway.
Everybody make sure you type in Corp.
Yep.
Hashtag
Corp. All right, let me get ready to pull it up. And I want you guys to see it. All right, I put there hashtag Corp.
Let's go.
Let's get to it. We got 8 participants. Let's go.
Ooh, who is the lucky winner?
Oh, Cured Lawns. Cured Lawns. Make sure you text us. We need your email address and make sure we hear from you. All we got to do is send you over the certificate.
Yeah.
Send you over the certificate. You plan that hotel stay whenever you want to. I think that's absolutely amazing. Look at everybody in the chat. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Everybody in the chat is getting to it, guys. Look, I want to say thank you to everybody that is showing up tonight. You guys are absolutely awesome. Remember, we'll be Cured Lawns. Remember, we'll be back at you guys. We're gonna drop a video. We usually drop videos. We do our lives on Tuesday. We do our Thursday drop and our Sunday drop. Set your notifications. Make sure everybody subscribes. By all means, do me a favor. Share this with 3 other people, guys. Let's build this community, guys.
Yes.
Let's build this community. Let's get to it. I want you guys to empower your finances. Thank y'all for showing up. I'm so happy we were able to give away the Cured Lawns. He was able to he's going to have a nice hotel stay in Las Vegas. Yes. But thank you guys. Have a great night. We'll see you guys later.
All right.